before, it's the most expensive book in copywriting history that I'm aware of. Anyway, it currently retails on Amazon for about $1,000. You can get cheaper versions elsewhere, but if you're going to invest in a copywriting book, that's the one to get. So we're going to take a massive lesson from this book today, because I think everybody needs to know this stuff. It's really important. So this book talks about the 5 levels of prospect awareness, and it was written in 1966. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to update this stuff for the internet age. So I'm going to show you how you can use this, the content in this book from 1966, to make money on the internet today using modern technology. So I'm going to effectively update the content in this and make it relevant to you. So we're going to use a combination of psychology and technology. So we're going to take the psychological stuff from the book, and then I'm going to give you my own experiences with technology. So we've got this mishmash of things going on. So the marketing funnel concept all begins with this book. Everything that we do online with sales funnels and marketing funnels comes from this book. This is like the birthplace of the marketing funnel. So it's really important stuff, and you know, there's dozens and dozens of courses that charge around $3,000 a pop to learn this stuff. So I'm a little bit excited about this today because I've been planning this for quite a long time. So this really is the beginning place of the marketing funnel. And the funnel, if you're not aware of it at the moment, it moves a prospect from A to B. So that starting point is usually them not knowing a thing about you. They might not even know about the problem they have. And then you move them through a series of events through the funnel that will eventually result in them trusting you enough to hand over their credit card details to you. And that is the purpose of the funnel. We can use it for different things. So we can take someone from not knowing a thing about you to sharing your content or opting into an email list. We can use the funnel in like multiple different ways depending on what we want to achieve. The most common way is to get a sale, but at the beginning stage of the funnel, they don't know anything about you, and that is just one level of the funnel, and we have multiple stages through the funnel. So I'm going to give you different strategies that work for every single stage of the funnel, and I'm going to teach you how to capitalize on every segment of your market, because each stage of the funnel represents one segment of your market. I'm going to explain what all this means in immense detail in a few minutes, but I'm going to show you how to use this with integrity and through value-based marketing. So if you care about your prospects and you care about your customers, this is absolutely going to help you deliver more value and make more profit in an ethical way where you feel good about the sale. So I'm going to tell you every single level that you need to know. I'm going to give you examples, and then I'm going to give you actionable strategies that you can use. And that is because you will have built enough trust through educating your prospects. And that is key in getting that emotional bond with your prospects. And listen, you don't have to do all of this. What I'm about to show you is in depth, it's hands-on, it's real tactical stuff, but you don't have to do all of what I'm about to show you. If you just want to focus on one segment of the market, that's absolutely fine, and I'm sure you will do amazingly well with just one segment. So the 5 elements of prospect awareness. The first level, the biggest level, is unaware. The second one is problem aware. The third level is solution aware. The fourth one is product aware. And then the 5th level is the most aware. I'm going to explain what each of these means in detail. So the first 3 stages, unaware, problem aware, solution aware, these are all about educating your prospects. And the final 2 stages, which is product aware and most aware, those 2 stages are about selling. So all this will become clear as we go through it. I know it's a lot, but by the end of it, it will make sense. I can promise you that. So the first level, the unaware stage of the funnel, this is where you have freezing cold traffic. It's not even cold traffic, it's freezing. These are the people who don't know that they have a problem. They're unaware that a problem even exists. And they're happy. They don't know that life could be a lot better. And this is the biggest segment of a market, but it's also the hardest to sell to. And this stage, the unaware stage, it's all about planting seeds, and it's about giving people new ideas, making them interested in something. And then when you have their attention, when you have their interest, then you can start moving them through the lower levels of the funnel. So an example could be you've got a blogger who's happy running the blog, updating the website every day, and they're monetizing with AdSense, and they're happy. They don't realize that they're missing out on a whole heap of revenue. They think that AdSense is where it's at, and they don't realize that they could easily make 10 times the amount. So a strategy, a tactic that you can use could be to create an interruption in their pattern. This is where the pattern interrupt comes into place. I've spoken about this before. So this is where you tell them something new. You educate them that the problem exists. And a good way of capturing their attention could be through Facebook ads. So you create a quite shocking Facebook ad, or you boost the post on Facebook, something that gives them some stats, some data that alarms them, that tells them there is something they need to know about and they need to take more action. And that action brings them down into the second stage of the funnel. And these are the people that are problem aware. So we've moved them down to the second level. And these are the people who know that there's a problem, but they need more information. So these are the people who might be searching for a solution. They turn to Google. So they start looking on forums. They start asking for advice on the internet. And they start Googling. They start reading blog posts. So the example of problem aware people could be that the blogger now knows that they could be earning more. They realize that they're missing out on something. So the strategy for you to capitalize on these kind of people could be through content marketing. So this is where things like keyword research comes in. You can embed yourself on communities, and this is again all about education, and you use that education to bring them down into the next level, which is making them solution aware. And this is the third level of the funnel. And these are the people who are actively looking to solve their problem. They're looking at their options, they're examining everything that's out there and how they're finding these potential solutions, their potential products. Well, they're still searching on Google, they're still asking for advice on communities, they're still reading blog posts, they're watching YouTube videos. So an example could be, again, sticking with the blogger analogy, the blogger realizes that creating digital products is the most lucrative way to monetize his website. So he starts looking for ways to create digital products. And your strategy could be a Facebook retargeting campaign, because if they hit your website once, you've already pixeled them. So this is where you create a retargeting campaign and offer them the lead magnet. And again, you can use content marketing. So you find the exact search phrases that people are using to find the content that solves this problem. And then you create content based around those keywords. And then you position that content in front of these prospects and use content as a vehicle to get them to subscribe to your email list while still providing them with an education. Okay, all these levels so far are still about providing people with an education. So to get them to opt into your email list, it's through the promise of an education. And that will move them down to the next level of the funnel. And these are product aware prospects. And they realize that there's a specific product that will help them. And this is warm traffic. They're almost ready to buy from you. They're still kind of on the fence and they need a little bit more of a nudge to buy. So an example could be A blogger knows that your specific problem exists, but they're still on the fence. They're still weighing up their options. So a strategy you could use to convert these prospects into customers could be to create a custom audience on Facebook and run an ad campaign only to those people who have already subscribed to your email list. Or another good strategy could be to create a product review. So you run them through all the options available. You review every product that's available, or the ones that you believe will best help them and suit their needs. And then you review each one, and then you have affiliate links pointing to all of the products, and you profit that way. And then at the bottom of the funnel, the very final stage of this, we have red hot traffic. These are the most aware prospects, and these are typically your previous customers, or they're prospects who know exactly what the problem is. They know exactly what products exists, and they want a deal. So they might have gone to buy the product, they might have put it into the shopping cart, but they've hesitated for some reason. So an example could be, it's a blogger who wants to buy your product. They've added it to the shopping cart, but they didn't buy because they're going to go look for a coupon code, or they're going to look for a better deal. So a strategy you could use to convert these people into customers is, again, to retarget them on Facebook with a special offer, or you can offer them a coupon code, or maybe a time-limited offer, something that will help shift them into buy mode. So include maybe a special bonus, something like that to sweeten the deal. And that is a really easy way to convert that segment of your market, that level of prospect, into customers. So there you go. That's 5 segments of your niche that you can target. So you can decide which segment is best for your business, or you can target every single segment if you want to, but you don't have to. Just one will do. So I know I've given you a lot of information to use. I know that this is going to be immensely profitable for you, but let me say, hopefully you realize that when we break it down and we look at each segment, each level of the funnel, you can see that it's really easy stuff. We're not doing anything too complicated. And in fact, you're probably already doing a lot of what is required to turn this into a profitable system. And anyone can do this, right? You can do it because you're probably already doing most of what is required anyway. You might just have to tweak a few things here and there. It's simple stuff. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. So big props to Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz. What an amazing book. I will return to this again in the future if you want me to. You just have to let me know that that is the kind of content you want. So thank you very much for checking this out. If you've liked it, if you found it useful, hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel too, share this with whoever you can, whoever you think will benefit from this, share it with them, pay it forward, and I'm sure they're going to be really thankful to you as a result. So thank you very much for checking this out. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Take it easy, take care, and I will see you again on Monday.